guys, After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate Atlantis. This is Season 4, Episode 17. Let's get into it.
So, what's new on Earth?
I wouldn't know.
How'd the interview go?
Exactly as you said it would. The new member of the IOA, Mr. Coolidge, was somewhat brusque and arrogant. He insisted on doing most of the questioning himself.
Why are we being questioned?
His interviews were the first item on his agenda.
Don't worry, just a new guy marking his territory.
He is clearly distrustful of aliens participating in any aspect of the Stargate program, let alone being active team members.
You changed his mind, right?
I hope so. Although he did seem distracted by my current condition.
I informed the IOA of your pregnancy.
Yes, they knew. And most of the members were actually quite supportive, but Mr. Coolidge, his demeanor toward women differs from his demeanor toward men. He kept calling me honey. I admit the urge to
Misogyny.
this man was quite strong, but I managed to refrain from doing so.
Good call.
In the end, I don't think he'll have a problem with me. Mainly because I think he believes I will not be returning to active duty after my child is born.
Oh, won't he be surprised?
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. In the meantime, it's important that we get through these interviews as smoothly as possible and not create any waves. I'll inform you when the report comes in.
Thank you.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Ronan's up next.
Big waves, we're talking tsunamis.
He thought about that. Now, his interview's not for 3 days, so I've asked somebody to come to Atlantis and coach him.
Who?
TEAL'C! Hello, TEAL'C!
TEAL'C,
Colonel Carter.
Really growing your hair out.
welcome to Atlantis. So, TEAL'C, the hair.
You do not like it?
I love it.
I mean, you grew yours out.
Earth.
This city is much larger than I expected.
It's a remarkable feat of engineering. The ancients really knew what they were doing.
Indeed. You look well, Colonel Carter. Command has been good to you.
Thanks, TEAL'C. Took some getting used to. Military protocol's pretty relaxed, but I like it here. Ronan Dex. I'd like you to meet TEAL'C of the Jaffa. He's the one I was telling you about.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Ronan Dex. Colonel Carter has spoken highly of you.
Anyway, but like I said, you two are similar in many ways, so you should have a lot in common. TEAL'C was a member of SG-1 for over 10 years, so he knows all about dealing with the IOA. Which is why I thought he could pass along a few pointers, help you prep for the big interview.
Why are you looking at him like that?
Colonel Carter.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could leave us to become better acquainted.
Sure.
Do you not speak, Ronan Dex?
Not when I've got nothing to say. This is it. Get to work.
Salisbury steak. They are often served this in the SGC mess hall. I must confess, however, that I am partial to the tater tots.
Look, I don't need a coach teaching me how to act during the interview. I've dealt with the IOA before.
The IOA is comprised of more than just Mr. Woolsey. Their new member, Mr. Coolidge, is far less pleasant.
Oh, well, I can handle him. I'll stay calm, answer all of his questions. I know how to play the game.
I am pleased to hear that. Very well. Let us speak of other things.
Such as?
Tell me of Satida.
What do you want to know?
When did the Wraith destroy it?
Years ago.
Your army was unable to fight?
Oh, we fought back. The battle lasted days.
And when you finally surrendered, what did the Wraith do
We
then?
didn't surrender. We fought until every last one of us was either dead or captured.
So tell me then, is it true that negligence on your part is what first alerted the Wraith to your presence? That your reckless actions brought about the deaths of thousands of innocent people?
Testing.
A lie!
Indeed it is. Yet, should such a question arise during your interview, I trust you will not respond in a similar manner. You do, after all, know how to play the game.
Ronan! Put the gun away.
It's so like Zen.
What's the problem here?
There is no problem, Colonel Sheppard.
Well, that's good to hear, Ronan. All right. Why don't you take TEAL'C down to the gym and show him your fighting techniques? I'm sure you guys could give each other a few tips.
How long have they been at it?
About an hour or so.
An hour?
Not even taking any breaks.
Well, they are now.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Okay, that's enough! TEAL'C, stop! Let's call it a draw. I'm sorry about breaking up the sparring match earlier, but if I didn't, you two would probably still be fighting. Listen, I know that Ronan's been resistant, but I really appreciate you coming here and helping us out.
I too wish him to succeed. There is great potential in him.
I agree. All set?
Let's get this over with.
Dial the bridge, Chuck.
Yes, ma'am.
It gives me great pride to see how the people of this expedition have embraced you as their leader, as I knew they would.
Thanks, TEAL'C.
Portal's activated. Patterns are stored in the buffer. Portal should redial momentarily.
Incoming Pegasus activation.
I'm gonna go get them settled in. You can get started on the attitude stabilization diagnostics.
I thought Dempster was doing that.
Why do I have to do that?
You don't. I want you to do it.
I just finished 5 hours of power distribution upgrades.
You chose to be here.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Regardless, I want you to learn everything there is to know about this station, and the sooner you do that, the sooner I get to hand you the reins and go home.
You're not the only one who wants to go home.
I heard that. There's a DVD player and a few movies. Oh, we saw Norbit the other day. It's kind of funny. There's some Sudoku books, although I think no, they're all solved. You know, like I said, it's a bit small, but you know, you're only here for a day, so kick back, relax, have an Earl Grey, and get to know each other better, or not.
I have deciphered the program. Prepare the first wave!
How's it going?
Peach.
You're bored. I get it. Welcome to Midway.
Are we expecting another dialing?
No. What the heck?
Oh, God. Wraith.
That's impossible.
What are the Wraith doing here?
I was about to ask the same question.
Stop! Dialed Earth.
What's going on?
Intergalactic bridge is down.
Some kind of malfunction either in one of the gates or the call forwarding macro.
It's probably just a glitch. Simple software hiccup.
Hiccup.
We hope.
Ronan and TEAL'C.
The malfunction occurred several minutes after they went through. I'm sure they made it to Midway.
But we can't be absolutely certain.
Gates are in space. If they walk through, then...
No. Look, the glitch occurred at M4F788. That is a planetary gate at the edge of the Pegasus galaxy, which means worst case scenario, they step through the puddle and they find themselves stranded on an uninhabited planet.
Stranded. More time together, just what they need.
You initiated the lockup.
Well, it's not really a matter of who initiated it. It's a standard
Did
protocol.
you?
Yeah, it was me. But like I said, initiating it and overriding it are two entirely separate
Silence!
things.
Keep working. Find a way around it. It will take time. The interface has several. The more you speak, the less time you have. In the meantime, perhaps I can find a way to persuade you to give me that code.
It's got a lock.
Finally.
Yeah, it seems someone was dialing out from 788, which was preventing us from dialing in until now.
It's Ronan and TEAL'C.
Well, I doubt it. Even if the malfunction spat them out on the planet, the only logical address they would dial is back to Atlantis, which, as we know, they didn't.
Well, maybe it's them and they can't get a lock.
Ronan, TEAL'C, are you there?
I'm telling you, they made it to the Midway station before the malfunction. I'm sure of it.
Didn't you say 788 is uninhabited?
It is.
All right, if it's not Ronan and TEAL'C, then who dialed out?
Malp is through. Receiving telemetry. Visual coming in now. See? No Ronan, no TEAL'C.
10 left.
Yeah, look around.
That's Wraith Tech. Let's hook up to the DHD.
Pan right.
Oh, crap.
We lost the feed.
Yeah, Not to mention the mouth. Shut down the gate.
Is it possible for them to have hijacked the intergalactic bridge?
This is a hell of a lot more than a hiccup.
No, it's impossible. I mean, first they'd have to know about the bridge, and even if they did, there's too many security barriers in place. The encryption I used on the call forwarding macros would take them years to try to...
What if they knew the passwords?
How?
We just had a Wraith on base, Rodney, working with you side by side on your computer.
You mean Todd? Who's our ally? Look, even if he wanted to, there's no way he could hack into my system. Could he?
You saw the tech, hooked up to the DHD. What else could they be up to?
All right, listen, we have to get to Midway. The Daedalus is back on Earth. Is there another way we can get there?
I'll connect to the bridge via another gate in Pegasus.
We have to find one that's close to the outer edge. Colonel, prepare a strike force.
Honestly, if I knew the code, I would have given it to you by now.
That depends on the strength of your allegiance.
No, trust me. My allegiance is not that strong.
It really isn't.
Please, I'm begging you.
I think he fainted.
Then you shall be next.
Wait.
I've got it.
No, you don't.
I've successfully gained access to override the lockout. Good. Dial the portal.
The fact that he did it so quickly is ridiculous, but alright. And don't tell me it's been a couple of hours, because what, you're telling me it's taken TEAL'C and Ronan a couple of hours to get to the control room?
If you want to go to the control room, go ahead. I'm going after him.
Ronan! Send the device.
Off-world activation. Midway's IDC. Opening the iris.
Why would you not instantly lock up when you saw something come through the gate that was not... I guess it probably wouldn't have mattered, it went through the walls there.
They're down the Milky Way gate.
They're headed for Stargate Command.
You must pursue them.
Now you're talking.
Shut it down. Now. Two were able to pass through, but they will be dispensed of soon enough. Make ready the next. Pegasus portal is activated. The next inbound wave was supposed to wait for my command.
Yeah, they're alive. They're just stunned.
Like this device, perhaps.
I don't know. I've never seen one of these before.
It appears other personnel have been disabled as well. The question is, how much of this base has been compromised?
Where the hell are the Wraith?
Shut the door.
Clear.
Colonel Sheppard.
Sheppard.
You have no chance of retaking the station. Therefore, it is in your best interest to surrender immediately.
Do I know you?
Not personally, no. But I know a great deal about you. You as well, Dr. McKay.
Who are you?
An acquaintance of someone you recently worked with to bring about the demise of those you referred to as replicators. It was from him that I was able to procure the necessary data to commandeer this base.
Who was Todd?
Why would Todd do that?
So much for buddies. So, what's the plan?
Why would Todd do this to us?
My warriors are securing a beachhead in your command center as we speak.
Hate to break this to you, but the SGC is heavily fortified. You're walking into a world of hurt.
Not to worry. We have ways of evening the odds.
Look, they're working their way to the surface trying to get out.
They will be unable to do so. A pulse of energy, no doubt from that Wraith device, has triggered the SGC automatic lockdown.
So no one gets in and no one gets out?
Indeed.
It's just the way I like it.
We have activation. That will be our reinforcements. Soon, it is you who will be in for a world of hurt.
Crap. Listen, love to sit around and chat, but gotta go.
That was
Take positions.
unnecessary.
The gate, kill it. Yes, sir. You two with me.
Where are we going?
Going to the control room to shut down the gate.
Whoa! Oh, thank God.
Where's the head guy?
He left.
Oh, I can see that. Where'd he go?
I don't know. He just ran out.
Okay, we're in the clear. Get to work. Where's Ronan and TEAL'C?
They went through the Milky Way gate on the way to Stargate Command. They were chasing after the Wraith.
Is he dead?
Fainted.
Figures.
Well, you better wake him up. We got a problem.
What?
I can't shut down the Stargate.
I think I saw them inputting a lockout protocol just before you guys came in.
Damn it. The Wraith coming through the gate. We're about to get overrun.
He's fed him by the Wraith. It's not a good way to go. Indeed. You say that a lot.
Turns out it was Cameron.
Indeed.
He does.
Do I? Yeah. I had not noticed. I would very much like to have a weapon such as this. Yeah. Get in line.
Rodney, talk to me.
Still working.
Lost contact with Hester and the Marines. I think they were killed.
How long before you get the gate shut down?
I don't know. This is extremely complicated.
Have you tried the critical systems bypass?
I have to figure out a safe workaround to avoid any commands that may have been compromised.
You better hurry up. We got more Wraith on the way.
Why doesn't he just bypass the critical systems?
Not now. Just watch the door.
Besides, even if I could shut down the gate, there's Wraith in every sector of the base. We're completely outnumbered. I mean, it's just a matter of time before they wipe us off. The gate just shut off. What did you do?
I shut it off using the critical systems bypass.
Are you out of your mind?
What? It worked.
Oh my God. Self-destruct.
I didn't mean...
Did you not just hear me say I needed to figure out a safe workaround to avoid any commands that may have been compromised? As in booby-trapped? Look, I didn't use the bypass to shut down the gate for this very reason.
Rodney.
We've made a terrible mistake. We never should have revived Kavanaugh.
We did the self-destruct.
Not on purpose.
Doesn't really matter now, does it?
All right, we've got just under 10 minutes before this whole station blows up.
Can you turn it off?
No, we're completely locked out. The Wraith made sure if they couldn't have the station, then no one could.
Oh, things couldn't get any worse.
Why did you say that?
They're shooting at the door.
Are you all right? Ronan Dex, this is Mr. Coolidge of the IOA.
Oh, what happened?
You were rendered unconscious by a Wraith stun device.
A Wraith? Here?
They have infiltrated the base. It is best if you remain in this room until Ronan Dex and I have neutralized the situation.
No. We need to get to the control room radio for help. We don't need help. How many Wraith are here on this base?
We do not know exact numbers, but there are many.
And who else beside you are going after them?
We are the only two.
Get me to a radio. Now!
No.
Got an idea, Rodney.
Great, because we got Wraith just about to blast through the door.
This place has got puddle jumper docked here, right?
Yeah, to be used as an emergency escape pod.
I'd say this pretty much qualifies.
No. We'll be stuck out here in the middle of the galactic void.
It might take a couple of weeks, but the jumper is stocked with food and water. We should be all right, unless you want to stay here and get blown to smithereens with the rest of the station. Your call.
We got one other problem. How are we going to get there?
Think happy thoughts.
We're out of time. Vent the atmosphere.
What?
Every room but the control room. Vent the air.
How close are you?
Don't wait for me, just do it.
John, I'm not sure there's time to...
We don't have time to argue. Do it!
Vent in the atmosphere.
Direct.
I'll go this way, you go that way.
Where's Mr. Coolidge?
He ran away like a little bitch.
John, are you there?
I think it's safe to repressurize.
Repressurizing the station.
What are you doing?
I've contacted the military. They're fully aware of the situation, which means, unfortunately, they're preparing to nuke the base.
What?
Stargate Command has been compromised. The only way to fully prevent the Wraith from infiltrating the general population is to destroy it.
Well, tell them to call it off.
I can't do that. Not as long as there's a single Wraith still alive on this base.
Wraith? What, here?
We'll deal with the Wraith. Look, you still got...
You're in lockdown, mate. What are you doing?
Patch to the surface. We need to get to it immediately. Where's TEAL'C?
Why are you, like, making terrible choices, dude?
Time. We have to leave as soon as we can. No, but don't TEAL'C. We can't go back for him. We could get bogged down or killed. Now there's a clear path to the escape hatch, and we need to get out of here now!
If you want to run away and save yourself, fine! I'm staying here.
No.
The jumper bay is
through the EVA prep room. It's not a real bay, though. It's more like an airlock that leads to a hatch that's cut into the top.
I don't need the blueprints. Where is it?
It's over there.
Sheppard, how the hell did you...
Come here.
Excellent timing. Indeed. Oh, I think that's all of them.
I certainly hope you are correct.
We're gonna call the military. We're gonna blow this place up.
It's taken him so long.
Self-destruct's about to blow. 20 seconds.
Colonel Sheppard,
How did you get...
Later. We're leaving. Sit down.
This is rough.
Ronan Dex, do you feel that you can fulfill the duties of an SG team member with diligence and respect for
Who's
those
using
with
him?
authority over you?
Yes.
Good enough for me?
Just ask one question and that's it. Poor Taylor had to go through fucking a process.
Well, I'm exactly the kind of team member they want out there fighting the Wraith. Their words, not mine.
And you did not hold a weapon to their heads.
I did not.
I am pleased.
Yeah, well, I had a good coach.
Indeed. The Daedalus is preparing to leave. Colonel Cowell will beam you aboard when you are ready.
Still nothing from Midway.
No. We have lost all contact with them. The Daedalus will stop on its way back to Atlantis to assess the situation.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, go ahead and mock it. Everybody does, but that film will endure. It's got weight.
Yeah, which is why it plummeted at the box office.
$200 million.
A lot of movies plummet at the box office that are good.
already. We've been stuck here for God knows how long, and you haven't shut up, either of you. You just keep talking and talking. What was that?
Something just hit us. Where are we?
Daedalus 302 Bay. Saw you, scooped you up, heading back to Atlantis.
Thank God. Midway was destroyed.
Yeah, we saw. Where's Sheppard?
Lasted about a day, sealed himself in there.
No wonder he didn't hear the radio call.
Thank God. I almost shot myself with a stunner.
Yeah, I understand.
Where are we?
Daedalus 302 Bay.
What's the status of SGC?
Secure. TEAL'C and I took care of the Wraith.
I figured you would.
Come on, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and I passed my interview with the IOA.
Really?
Yeah, they said they like me.
Oh, it sounds alike.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video.
Alrighty-o, well that was Stargate Atlantis Season 4, Episode 17. I'm not entirely sure why they needed to interview Taylor and Ronan anyways. Like, they've been part of the team for a while now. Why now? Yeah, it was fun to see TEAL'C, and, you know, TEAL'C and Ronan's dynamic was interesting to see. Big sad about the Midway station, because, like, that was a really cool idea, and now it's gone. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.